Dude, I'm just counting.
I have absolutely no idea.
So let's do that again.
If I
C1,
studied
C2,
in
C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8. Dr. Olson. Could you just make sure we're counting this correctly? So this is vertebral artery, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C8.
Yeah, but now count down the vertebra, that nerve. If you count down to C7 vertebra, it should be, C8 should be right below the C7 vertebra.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yes, C8 right here.
Okay, and then you'd start with T1. They'd all be below their respective vertebra now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. L1, L2, L3, L4, L5.
Everything turned out okay?
Yeah.
Looked like it did.
L5 and then C, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. Is this S5 or no?
What are you doing here? You were counting.
Oh, maybe they last.
Yeah.
I think so.
S1, S2, S3, S4, S5? Okay.
I was right. I knew all of them.
Go there.
Why did you do it?
Say the names of all those bones. Let's make sure we can do that. What's this one?
The interior and
Oh no, just say the name of the
vertebra
bone.
bone.
Yeah, just frontal bone.
Frontal.
Frontal bone. What's this one? What's this one?
Temporal.
What's this one?
Right.
Here's this temporal bone out here. What's this one? Same one. It's this sphenoid again. I wasn't trying to trick you, but you can see them in different places. Okay. What's this bone?
Occipital.
Okay, this is the occipital bone. And then, what else? What's this bone? Part of what bone?
The hard palate.
Yeah, part of the maxillary bone. Well, palatine takes all the fun out of it. It's definitely the palatine bone. And so this is the hard palate. Now what I was telling you in class, see these openings right here? Those are the choana. That's the, those are the internal nostrils, so that air comes in this way, and comes through, comes right out this way. So the internal nares are nostrils. Okay. And this is a good one just to show the different bones. Okay, identify the opening.
Mental. Mentalis.
The mental frame.
Yeah.
Nope. What bone is this?
The mandible.
Mandible.
So what's the name of the opening?
Mandible.
Mandibular foramen. What nerve goes through it? Be specific.
The alveolar.
Alveolar. Inferior alveolar.
Inferior alveolar nerve. The inferior alveolar nerve is a branch of what nerve?
The facial nerve?
No. What branch of the trigeminal?
Mandibular nerve.
Maxillary, mandibular,
V3.
V3.
Branch of V3.
Oh, okay.
Now what's this opening?
That's a
Mental
mental.
foramen. Right. What muscle inserts here? On this part of the bone? Well, you know it has to be a muscle of mastication. This is the mandible. It has to be a muscle of mastication. So you got a 1 in 4 chance. Muscle of mastication.
That's a cheek
Well,
muscle.
muscle inserts here, not masseter. Where's the T?
Oh, this is the one we just learned this today.
Temporalis.
Temporalis.
All right. All right. What's the action of temporalis? Elevate the mandible.
Elevate.
Dolores had it. Okay. What's the nerve innervation of the muscle inserting here? Be specific.
muscle mastication. So maybe
Ma-
Yeah, you sorted it out. Exactly right. It's a muscle of mastication. They're all innervated by V3. So it's the mandibular branch of the trigeminal, V sub 3. Good. Do the parts. Identify this part of the bone. Ramus? Mm-hmm. Identify this part of the bone.
the angle.
Angle, and this part is the ramus angle and body. That's right. And then, what muscle inserts here along these ridges?
that will be muscle mastication.
Yeah.
And two.
You know? Medial pterygoid.
Medial.
And then the muscle inserting here along the outside of the mandible is the
Lateral.
no.
Masseter.
Yeah, one left. Masseter. Masseter inserting here. What's the action of masseter? The muscle inserting here.
Bring the jaw back.
Retract. The mandible.
Well, not so much that, but actually that was good. It actually elevates the mandible to slam the lower teeth against the upper. Temporalis, medial pterygoid, and masseter all elevate the mandible. And then the muscle inserting here is the only one left, which is
Lateral
lateral
pterygoid.
pterygoid, which helps protract. Okay, that's the mandible. What two bones?
The mandible.
The mandible through the condyles. What's the other bone? Not the hyoid. Yeah, the atlas. Those are the only two bones that articulate with the skull. Atlas and the mandible through the condyles.
The atlas is at the.
Yeah, atlas occipital.
What are those
and
things
the
called?
joint.
Occipital
The
condyles.
Mandibular fossa.
Mandibular fossa for the condyles of the mandible. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, we did a lot. I'll be happy to do more. And then if, remember on the open labs, I don't know if there are any on Monday or I don't know what's going on the weekend, email Dr. Prasad or Dr. McCarthy and they'll have it.
No.
The rootlets, spinal cord.
I thought the schedule was changing.
This one,
Mm-hmm.
this is the dorsal, this is ventral, right?
Yes. This is ventral. This is dorsal. Oh, here's a nice question for you. How many pairs of these are found in the human body?
31.
How many pairs of these are found? 31. Total. So how many pairs are found in the cervical region?
7.
8 pairs. How many are found in the thoracic region?
12.
How many would be found in the lumbar region?
5.
How many in the sacral region?
5.
And how many coccygeal pairs?
4.
1.
1.
Okay. So 31 total pairs. All right. Put a piece of tape right there. Name the fiber components found in this nerve. Okay, let's run right down the line. Do the two motors first. What would be there? Visceral and somatic motor. And then what else would be there?
Sensory would be
Visceral and somatic sensory.
Visceral and somatic sensory. All 4 fibers. What would you find in the two rami, dorsal and ventral rami, which would branch right away? Would they have all 4 in there, or what would they have?
Ventral has the motor limbs. Dorsal has a sense.
The rami has all 4.
Yeah, all 4.
What's over here?
The only place where they get subdivided is in the rootlets. Okay? The ventral rootlets, somatic motor, visceral motor, dorsal rootlets, somatic sensory, visceral sensory. Anytime you go lateral to the rootlets now, you have to say all 4. And spinal nerves, the rami, dorsal and ventral rami.
So ventral rootlets are for your motor, but ventral ramus is for your all 4.
That's correct. We rationalize that because the rami go out throughout the body. So they have to have all four. Same for the dorsal rami.
And the nucleus pulposus and
Annulus fibrosus.
Yeah, the two components of an IV disc. Right. Nucleus pulposus.
And that's fibrosis.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Don't forget about the vertebra. Know all about the parts of the vertebra. Make sure you can find body, pedicle, lamina, vertebral foramen, superior inferior articulating facets, transverse spinous processes. All that. Be able to recognize the atlas, the axis for those versus just regular cervical vertebra, thoracic, and lumbar vertebra. That as well. I think we had the one PowerPoint. I think I just put a star on it. It had everything you needed on there. All right. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. We do.
When did that?
We're actually doing our exams now. Our open labs are over. We're sitting for exams now. That's why I've been so busy.